Greetings, Internet, and welcome to Aaron Pays. And I hope you're doing. I said Aaron Pays, didn't I? No, Aaron Plays. And this will be, and I hope you're doing fantastically well. This will be the continuation of my playthrough up front, Scenario B, City Fight. This is an opposed play on Vassal where I'm actually going through what we'd already got, the log file, and narrating it. Just started into the second deck, and I'm going to go halfway through this second deck, which normally takes about half an hour. So if you could hit the like and subscribe and the comment sections down below, that'd be much appreciated. And remember to hit the ding-a-ling. Let's go and look at what's on the actual screen. Okay, so this is where we're at the present moment. We've just shuffled the deck, as you can see here. And it's still showing deck one here, but that will change shortly. I remember took a few plays before we realized that it was still showing as deck one. I'm playing the Russians. Randy, my opponent, play the Germans. The victory conditions and such forth are in the other, I think that's in episode 1. This is episode 3. So go but check out those other episodes. And then get up to speed, then come back to this one. Okay, so it's, by the looks of it, it's Randy's play. Oh, no, it's not. It's me. Russian puts a movement card into play. And what happened to my cards then? They just disappeared. There you go. Right, I'll just put that down there, out the way, and then bring it up as we need. So I'm moving forward. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm trying to cross this waterway. That's it. So I've got to play that as a sideways move. And it's got to be a black number in top corner, which it is. So I've crossed that waterway, and let's play sideways. And I draw a really useful cower card back into my hand. I'm still hoping to get those guys into this building. Hopefully they don't get too shot up by the next card play, which is a fire 1. And that's when I realized, oh, that was a nice sound effect, wasn't it? That we're now on deck 2. That was changed. Now, this scenario is 3 decks in length. Originally, I planned to do the first 2 decks in a video. And then when it started to go on and on and on, and that's a lot of me rambling on and on, just like I'm doing now, I realized these videos are going to be like 2 hours long. So I thought, let's split it up into half decks, which is a digestible amount. Right, so let's carry on. So he's firing with a 5 strength of 1, plus 1 for my moving will be 2. And it's a 4-man group, so he draws 4 cards. First man has a morale of 3, so it's no effect. Second man, probably a morale 3 as well, no effect. Third man, ooh. Yeah, that's an effect. He's pinned. And the next one, he's okay. He then discards a card, draws back up, and then it's back to me. I don't have a rally card, but I do have a building card, and I can dive into that building. Discard those, and there's the R. And at that point, I draw. It's a puny fire card, but it's a fire card I can use, because this one is far too big for me. I can't use that. And I've still got that rubbish smoke in my hand. Okay, so effectively I've got 2 cards that I can't use. Right, he discards a card and draws up again. So what do I do now? I discard. And I keep discarding. I discard all 3 of those, I believe. There you go. Keep that puny fire card because that can be useful. Okay, so it's 2 puny fire cards, but I can use those and some concealment in case I get shot at. So he fires on me. I play a concealed 1. 4 fire cards. Perfect. Oh, what's happening? I played the on back. Do that again. Right. No effect, no effect. Oh, that could be effective. Why is that not effective? So the fire strength is 1. -2 for the buildings is -1. It's -2. So that's a 4, becomes only a 2. And he needs a 5. I probably wouldn't have continued the fire at that point, but that's down to him. You can, if you once you see the odds, you and the defense modifier, you can say, you know what, I'm not going to fire. So sorry, mate, I'm having a slurp of my tea. Okay, he discards, back up. So I get to fire. Why not? One of those puny cards. Fire strength of 2. Again, -2 for the building. 3-man group. I asked if he's got any concealment. He has. So a net -1. No effect. I'm in the lead at the present moment in victory point wise. Let's just show how that is. Okay, so he's got 4 men at range 1, so that's 4 points. They're in the building, agreed. He's got another 3 men at range 1, so that's another 3 points. That's 7 points from those 2 groups. And these are at range 2. He's only got 2 of them. So 2 times 2 is 4. 4 plus 7 is 11 points he's got from that. Plus he's killed 2 of my guys, which is another 4. I've got 5 men at range 2, so that's 10 men from my group A. We've got another 4 at range 1, so that's 14. And then I've got another 4 men at range 2, it's another 8. So I'm at the lead. So it's really down to him to push now, because I have more points. Because the game ended at this point, I would win. So my thought process, I don't mind burning cards on crappy shots because it burns the decks, because the game lasts 3 decks. That's my thought process. He, on the other, if he's getting really low, shouldn't be. But I'm not going to, if he watches this video, then he might think, oh, that's what he's doing. So you can see another low shot coming from a different group. Again, he's got another concealment. A 3-man group. No effect. But that burns 3 cards. The deck's 140 cards deep. And I've just wasted effectively 6 of them. So 5% on 2 rubbish shots. But that gets me closer to winning the game. And that's my thought processes. I've just picked up another concealment and a rally card. He discards and draws. And we're now 1/4 of the way through this deck. Okay, I play my rally 2 to rally the dude. What's his name? Private Chenenko. Another hero of the Soviet Union. And I draw card. Can't use those. Not yet. Need to be closer. But do I need to move any closer? Okay. He fires on my now rally group with a fire strength of 2, -2 for the buildings. I'll put another concealment in. Burn them. Burn them, man. No effect. Suits me. I then discard 3, draw 3, and wow. Do my men know how to hide? Cower card, nothing at all. And then 3, let's hide. Please shoot me some more. He plays a move card to get rid of that wire card. And then draws. I then discard 2 cards. The worst of those concealed and that cower card. And draw an alleyways and a fire. Okay, keep playing through Joan discards again. Draws. Okay, I fire again on that group. no effect. Other than getting the card out of my hand, I then pick up a move card. It's at this point I'm starting to think, okay, I could sit back and let the Germans come onto me. Unfortunately, I'm not that kind of player. I'm too aggressive for my own good. I need to push this, and I'm going to use that move and probably the alleyway to get going again because I've got two good concealment cards. Ideally, I'd want a building, but hey, the other way to win this, remember, is to break the enemy squad. So, yeah. So I actually discarded that alleyway looking for another building. And I picked a rubbish fire card. He discards a card, draws another card. I discard that card, draw another card. Marginally better. Not much. He discards a card, draws a card. I discard that card again and pick up. I think I made this comment. I said, how come I discard a card and pick up one just, in fact, worse? And at this point, I said, we're actually in a lull. I discard that and I pick up an alleyways again. I think it's at that point I thought, you know what? Let's do something about this. Cards are telling me, you can fire if you've got really good values, which I don't, or you can move. So I discarded two cards, got rid of that alleyway, got a movement. It's the wrong way around because it was obviously played and recorrected incorrectly. So I'm obviously recollecting incorrect. I picked up the second alleyway and discarded it. Looks like I'm giving you a bit of foreshadowing. When another alleyway comes up, I think, at that point I decided to move. I thought it was at this point. Okay. Discarding cards. Randy says he's not using a Mac and it's having a few problems with the interface. I picked up some low fire cards and I got rid of that movement, but I picked up a different movement card. Just trying to get some options going. And another fire card from Randy. Oh, no, that's from me. That's the Russians firing. Sorry. Yeah. That's me firing on his fire group, main fire group there. Three-man group. No, and no. No effect on any of them. So I was trying to combine two lots of fire because if you can pin one guy, then you can fire them again. You might actually get them to run away. But I was also conscious, we've gone through half the deck. I'm trying to burn the deck. Pinned one guy. No effect and no effect. What was it? Oh yeah, he was a weak dude. That's right. He's only got panic of 2. So yeah, so my fire strength was 4. -2 for the buildings is 2. 2 and 0. Yeah, that's if I just take that back. Yeah, you can see his morale is only 2. So 2's enough. So yeah, he's pinned. Okay, which then leads me down to 2 cards here. Okay, we're rattling through that. Shall I continue? So I was planning to do half a deck. Yeah, let's continue. We're rattling through this. Okay, so I picked up a couple of movement cards. Yay. So he fires on me. I play a concealment. It's 4-man group. No effect, no effect, no effect, and ooh, big 6. Okay, is that going to have an effect? So his fire strength is 1. -2 is -1. Minus another one is -2. So it's going to definitely pin the last 2, but it won't kill him. And he's got rally 4, so he can rally those 2 guys. So all that fire I did nothing other than burn the deck. Okay, filling up his hand. So I play a rally 1 to rally my guy, and I draw up to the following hand. So I've got a movement. That's my third alleyway. And I've got a fairly decent fire. So I'm looking at that and thinking, that ain't too shabby. It might be time to move. I thought it might have been on the previous alleyway. I knew there was alleyways that I kept on picking up, and I'm thinking, yeah. So let's hope this is the alleyway that makes me think I'm going to use it. Because I remember I'm doing this from memory from 2 days, maybe 3 days ago now. So he plays a sniper on my group. So you now determine which man the sniper is targeting. So it's a 4-man group. So he's targeting me, machine gunner. And the effect is a 3, which is a pin. Right, so I'm now playing movement on Group A. They're moving forward. As I say, I'm sometimes more aggressive than I need to be. I then fire on his 2-man group here. I've got from here we're at relative range 2 plus 2 is 4. So I'm generating 2 firepower from each dude. That gives me the 8. So it's a fire strength of 4 minus 3 for his building. Again, no effect. But I'm burning cards. And I pick up a rally all and a movement card. And I'm getting prepared to play the alley. Now, playing the alleyway actually degrades my score quite a bit. Because I had 5 men at range 2, which was 10 points. When I'm going to range 3 and I'm going to go in the alleyway, they're not worth any points at all. But I want to engage his groups and take him out. I want to break his squad. That's my mythology at the moment. And if that doesn't start to work, I hopefully will pick up another building and I can fall back into it at that range. But yeah, I don't need to be that aggressive, but hey ho. And it makes a better narrative, doesn't it? The Russians go, go for it. So he's playing a big firepower from his machine gun group, I believe, because we're at range of 1 plus 3 is 4. So that machine gun pumps out 8 by itself. And his machine pistol pumps up 3, so that's 11. So he's got definitely the strength to fire that. So that would be a fire attack of 4, plus 1 for my moving 5, minus 2, no, minus 3 for the building 5. So it's net 2 at the moment. There's a 5-man group. I play that concealed 3. And I believe it actually pins one guy, the last dude. So, okay. But again, 5 cards burnt. Ooh. Okay. He fills up his hand. I place them in the alleyway. And I draw measly little fire card and another movement card. Okay, but I've now got 2 men pinned. He discards and fills up. I then play a rally all, which you can do. It rally all the guys in adjacent groups to the squad leader. So with the squad leader being here, I can rally that guy and the one in the fire group B. That's the advantage of a rally all. And then I pick up card. Okay, 18 firepower. I'm not getting, well, that's when I worked out, actually, each of these guys, okay, has 3 firepower at range 4. So that's 15. I'm actually getting close to being able to use some of these big cards. He discards a card, draws 1. Oh, I discarded, what did I discard? I thought, you know what? With him in buildings and stone buildings, this little fire card's doing out. So I discarded that. And one of the move cards and that big 18 because I can't use it yet. Rally's good, hedges, and 12. Yeah, I can use that 12 firepower now. So Just made myself a nice cup of tea, the essential fuel that keeps the throat throbbing and the vocal cord strumming. So yeah. Okay, so we've just done the Russians and German discards, draws. I then play that big firepower from my group A. And so it would be an attack of 4, -2 for the buildings. No effect, no effect, and no effect. Discard. Running again. I attack him again with another fire card. 13 this time. Remember, I can do 15 from this group. That's 5. Take away 2. So it's 3. He's got no concealment. 5 take away 2. It's 3 plus 4 is 7. Only pins him. Next guy. Pins him. Next guy. Pins him. Oh, I didn't pin him. Well, that was a mistake because it should have done. I only plays a rally 2. Oh, I made a mistake there. He's only got a rally 2. Oh, well. Okay, these things happen. Missed it. I'm going to do another discard of 2 cards. 3 cards. And this is my hand at the present moment. Hedges. But I can use these 2 fire cards. And I've got a rally 2 to keep my guys going. What I'm looking for is another movement on for these. Ideally with a building, so I can get to relative range 5. And then because then I've got my demo charge and I can use it. And use that at range 5. And I have to do things like infiltration and such forth. But these are good guys, good morale guys. So yeah, that's the plan. So, but I want to weaken this group because of that nasty thing there. That can hurt at this kind of range. So, hitting 3 men again. That last man's pinned. And then I fire from this group. So I had the 2 cards that allowed me to fire once from here and once from here, hoping to get rid of this guy. 5, 3-man group, pinned. Ah! Red 6, one of the weapons is broken in here, so we draw a random number check to see which weapon is broken. We know it's going to be, isn't it? It's going to be, it's a 4-man group. Oh, it's not the LMG. It's interesting. Okay, I did the fire groups wrong. This is actually coming from this group. Yeah. So looking at the 5th man is the 5th man's weapon that's broken. That lowers the attack value on the last guy, but was still enough to break him. Let's go through the numbers on that. Okay. So my fire strength was 5. -2 is 3. This guy's weapon breaking drops the fire strength from a 3 down to a 2 because he's contributing basically a 5th of what the fire strength is. So 2, guy panics on a 2, he's then gone. Determining looking at the OR number is 1, and it says route OR got to be greater than 2, so it wasn't a route, it was a KIA. So that's how the last man went. And I then pick up, woo, exciting, a minefield and some trenches. Yeah, not very good. He fires on my group. It's a 5-man group. No effect. 3, 2, no effect. And on the last one, this guy's morale has lowered because his weapons malfunctioned, but it's not powerful enough attack. He plays a rally. And then he fires from this group onto this group. German puts play on to Group C. Yeah. I think he realised he didn't have the fire strength to play it. Cards faffing around again. And I think we actually had to come out of the module and go back in again. And that was as far as we got. So we didn't actually complete deck 2. That's the end of the log file. So start a new log file. No. That's a complete playthrough of what we did on, I can't remember if it was Thursday or Friday night. It might be Friday night or Thursday night. And we're playing again Monday night. Now, I know if you're watching this in about 3 years' time, you'll have no idea what that means, but I'm putting these out relatively quickly. So, yeah, today's date is is it the 10th or 11th today? It's the 11th. So this is filmed on the 11th of the 11th of 23. We played on the 8th of the 11th. So it's taken me a couple of days to get the video. And that's why sometimes we're like, I think it was that, but we got there in the end. So let me bring this back up to the top. I think I just stop the share. There we go. I'm back. I was going to only just do the half deck, but I carried on through because I couldn't remember if we'd actually finished the second deck, and it turns out we hadn't. We've got a quarter, 3/4 of the way through. So I know this video is a little bit longer, but there we go. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm definitely very aggressive in up front, to the point where now I've actually lowered my victory points, and I want the game to slow down a bit now, because he's probably got more victory points because I just give it thrown 10 away by moving forward. But my aim, and if hopefully Randy's not watching this until we play on Mondays, break the squad. Also, if I do get close and I can use the demo charge and I clear that building, I can seize that building as well. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit the like, do all the stuff you've got to do down the bottom. Comments are the main thing. Always really appreciate those. So until next time, bye, Internet.